Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Ross Miner. I'm totally blind. I'm a game accessibility consultant, and welcome to my unboxing of a PlayStation Access Controller. For those of you who don't know what this controller is, this is a controller for people with disabilities that allow them to plug in different accessories like different buttons and switches and all sorts of controls to make their play experience accessible. And this controller also has buttons and a joystick on it, I believe. I've never touched one, I've only read things about it, and I've recently really been getting into tech like this because even though I may not use it, I still love to learn about it. Last month I got to visit Microsoft's Inclusive Tech Lab up in Redmond, and that just got me really excited for this controller. So I may not strictly use it, but I thought it'd be cool to kind of give my impressions. I will be releasing a review next week. I think the embargo lifts either the 4th or 5th. Very professional of me of not knowing, but I have it written down somewhere. But yeah, just figured I would give my thoughts as an outsider to this sort of hardware, but nevertheless someone who is very enthusiastic about accessibility. So I will, for this unboxing and for my review, I'll be linking content creators who are actually going to benefit from this, because that's very important. Lastly, I'm in my living room. Hopefully everything looks okay. I don't usually record like this, but I figured this would be the best. So if it doesn't look impeccable, deal with it. You'll be fine. No, I'm just kidding. You'll be blind like me. But I was about to start taking the tape off this, but actually my first thing with this controller is that I want to see how easy it is to open, because that is very, very important for a product like this. You've seen Microsoft release the Xbox Series X, and the packaging was really easy, so I'm hoping this will be the same. Also, before I forget, I literally almost jumped into the review, but shout out to PlayStation for sponsoring this, or not sponsoring, giving me this controller to review. This was given by PlayStation. All right, got that out of the way. No one sue me. So where was it? Oh yeah, so obviously I'm not gonna be able to show you the right side of the box because this is a true blind unboxing, but if you can see that there are these tabs right here, and I'm hoping that will make this really easy to open. So we are just gonna pull one and see. Okay, so it kind of just came off right away. Not exactly like, I guess it was just stuck on there. But oh yeah, oh look at that, guys. I'm already excited. I'm able to pull open this flap right here with one hand if I wanted to. I think it's safest to put it on its side and kind of open it like a laptop, so we're gonna do that. Can't promise we'll get any good angles, but I will try my best. So let's see. I'm just gonna start taking things out, and again, I don't know how this will look. I haven't done an unboxing video in a very long time, but I just figured it'd be kind of cool to do that. So here is a box. Not sure what's in there. Maybe the controller. Here is, I'm pulling off this little cardboard molding. I'm just throwing everything aside. Also, for the blind viewers, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, Dixie is in this video. She's sitting right next to me on this couch. So, oh, and she heard her name, and now she's starting to wag her tail. Hi Dixie, you're part of the video now. All right, ooh, here is the controller. Oh wow, ooh, this feels sleek. I'm going to move this box aside. There are other things in it, I believe, but let's just check out the main controller. I'm gonna lay it flat. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll push it forward a bit. I really like this shape, and you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of these pastries. I know it sounds weird. Oh, what are they called? They're, I'm totally forgetting. I wanna say some sort of donut. I always get at It's Boba Time, if anyone knows that place. There are these donut pastries, but they literally got the same design where they've got these ridges on the outside. So that was the first thing I thought of. But yeah, so hopefully I'm holding it in the right orientation. If I were to be sitting directly in front of it, I'm sitting at an angle. joystick is on the right. On the left, there's a big button, and then on the outside of those buttons are a bunch of comparatively smaller buttons. They're still big buttons, but the middle is like a button that you'd press on a game show, right? Very easy to press. There's also these little nubs on each of the buttons, which is really cool. Buttons on the side or surrounding are also textured, which is cool. That helps with grippiness. And this joystick, I mean, oh, goodbye, Dixie. This joystick, I wish something like this was on the PlayStation joystick, because it reminds me very, very much of a GameCube joystick. So I like that a lot. It you know, it kind of looks like a mushroom. Those are kind of like my favorite kind of joysticks. I find them the easiest to grip. But yeah, and then interesting. Okay, so like I said, this is a true blind unboxing. I don't know like all of the details of this controller, but right here there are a couple buttons like around the joystick. There's one on the right and one kind of diagonally above it. And this thing, yeah, Dixie, you're making noise. I don't know what this thing is for. I would love to know. Maybe it's just a simple switch. I don't know. It makes me think that you can plug something into it, but it almost just seems like a switch you can press. If anyone knows what this is for, if it's meant to be a switch you're supposed to press while gaming, I don't know if you can hear, but it gets a little stuck. Or it's just not like the easiest to press. So I wonder if I can press it when it's flat. Yeah, no, like you have to like press it with another hand. So I'm not sure what that is used for. So yeah, let me know in the comments, because obviously this is not my review. This is just me unboxing it and just checking it out as, you know, someone who's new to all this. And then on the side here are all the different 3.5 ports that you can plug your accessories into. There are, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't believe any of those are headphone jacks. And then there is, I believe, this is a USB-C port, I believe. I actually have a charger over there, so I may want to verify that. Dixie's just walking around. I'm actually gonna go plug this in quickly. I may still be in the camera. We'll see. I have my Mac charger right here. Let's see. You can listen to Dixie drinking in the meantime. Yes, this is USB-C, which is very, very nice. Well, I've got to make my way back without knocking anything over. This is USB-C, which is very, very nice, adding to the growing list of USB-C hardware. You love to see it. I don't. Get right there. Get there. I stumbled over my words and the joke just fell flat. So we're gonna pretend that I didn't say that, because I don't want to do any editing with this video. I just want to post it. But yeah, that pretty much does this controller. For my review, I'm going to be playing games with it, but I really like how many buttons there are. Compared to the Xbox adaptive controller, this definitely seems like it tries to be more of an all-in-one solution with the option of expanding it, versus the Xbox, which just has peripherals galore. So it definitely seems like different use cases, or at least different approaches, and that's cool. Like PlayStation just didn't straight copy Microsoft. They put their own spin on it, and it shows. It's very unique. Let's see, is there anything on the bottom? I don't believe so. The bottom has like this rubbery grip, so yeah, it's pretty hard to slide around. Like I'm holding the table. I'm literally doing this on a TV tray. Yeah, it doesn't really slide around. It's pretty firm, very nice. Like if I spin the joystick really hard, like it doesn't move at all. I forgot to mention the buttons on the outside. So there's the big middle one, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, did I count that wrong? Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. So yeah, quite a lot of buttons. I think that does it. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels very, like I said, it's slim. It's pretty compact for what it is. Minus this joystick, I can imagine that getting caught on things, but like you could easily get a pretty slim case for this thing and it not take up much space in your backpack or anything like that. But yeah, very cool. I'm wondering if there's a power switch anywhere. Maybe, huh? You know, as I said that, maybe this is the power switch? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, because I don't see any other way to turn it on. And, you know, maybe or actually this, I think is the PS button right here. So I bet you maybe it just turns on like that, like a standard controller. But yeah, I think, you know, we're gonna go through the rest of the box just to make sure there's nothing else. There's one box somewhere, but I'll grab that in a second. I have heard that there's no vibration in this controller, which, I mean, it seems like there's a lot of room for some sort of haptic engine, which would be really cool, but you know, maybe they'll come out with like separate generations of this controller in due time. But I think it looks like a great first step. Let me find, where'd that other box go? Oh, it's behind me. All right, let's see. We'll move this butte out of the way. All right. Woo. Stuff is going everywhere. Oh my gosh, what are all these things? Wow. These seem to be all different accessories or like clips, so to say, or I don't even know where these go. And you know, we don't want Dixie getting that close to that controller. This does bring up a good point that no manufacturer has done, and that it'd be nice if there was a tutorial on how to use this, or not so much a tutorial, but a way for a blind person to use this, because there are blind people with motor disabilities. And just an interesting point, because yeah, like right now, I don't really know what these are used for. It looks like they lock in somewhere. But you know, like I said, I'm just kind of going into this video blind. Next week will be my review. I will be, you know, well educated with this controller by then. I'm not going to review and be like, oh, I don't know what this is for. Like, I'm going to know by then. But this looks like a different kind of joystick. I wonder if I can pull this joystick off. I'm about to start like breaking this controller. Oh, you can. Oh wow, look at that. All right, let's see. Yeah, all right, let's get this tape off. Ooh, that's nice. It's like an arcade stick. That's really nice. Oh, and it even has like the ability to press it in, like a PlayStation controller as well. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, personally, I prefer the mushroom one, but that's the whole point of this, is that everyone has their own preferences. Still would really like to know what these are for. I wonder if they're meant to like keep the controller in place. I don't know. But I'm gonna move all these aside because there are quite a few of them in different shapes and sizes. Got some cords here, or a cord is probably just USB-C to USB-C. Yes. As you can tell, I'm a huge USB-C fan. We're gonna move these moldings out of the way, make sure there's nothing left in them. Oh, there is just another one of these little pieces. There's honestly a lot. Oops, and I'm starting to drop them. All right, I'll put them in here. Yeah, oh, this one's a little different. I want to quickly look and see if I know where it attaches. Like, let me see. You know, I don't really feel any grooves for it to slide into. And maybe this thing has something, you know, I'm like, just get, yeah, I'm like, oh, I didn't even Oh, okay. I'm literally figuring this out in real time. So it allows you to move it. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. Oh wow, that's so cool. I still wonder where these pieces go. As you guys can tell, this is gonna drive me crazy. All right, I don't want to spend too much on this. I'm sure you guys will educate me. I'm just like putting this on random things. I don't know. But let's see, those are all the little pieces. I'll put them all back in there. Oh my goodness, so many. All right, ooh, and there's another one I just dropped. Oh, this is a regular PlayStation 5 joystick cap. That's cool that they included that. All right, love all the accessories. Let me just open this box one more time. Just some papers and yeah, that's it. So that's the entire unboxing. Like I said, I will put other disabled creators in the description. So you get a really true idea of what this can do. Although wait, hold on. I figured it out. Okay, those things are button caps. Hold on, where are they? I gotta try this. Isn't this funny how I'm just like discovering all of this in real time? All right, let's try this one. Yeah, because I felt the little switch on the outside of the button. I was like, wait a minute. It was very easy to take off. Oh, and very easy to put on. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Wow. So, all right, now that I have this context, you guys have probably been watching me like yelling, this is what you do. But having different kind of buttons is great because like these buttons are pretty a safe choice to use, right? But let's say you wanted to, or were struggling pressing them for whatever reason. This one, like, you don't really press down. All you have to do is press forward. Like, all you have to do is move your hand forward and it'll press it. And so think about it, like you theoretically had that button for all of these, you could just play like that. And I think that is so cool. So, wow, almost ended the review without discovering that, but I think we've discovered almost everything there is to discover in terms of an unboxing. So there you have it, folks. Oops, keep an eye out. Struggling to get this off. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if I was doing that wrong, but keep an eye out for my review next week. Thank you all for watching. Of course, you can check me out on Twitch and all my social media. Feel free to support me on Patreon if anyone wants to do that. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video and see you next week.